All right, waiting to post this so we can get started. I'm gonna make this as brief as I possibly can. Uh, ooh, a little bit out of it for right now. Just got done taking a slight nap. Let's see. Hold on. And we are up. Thank you for tuning in to the last week for the regular season of Sweating Predictions. My name is Keith Sweat. And it was an honor serving y'all for half of the season, but I still keep going with the predictions in the playoffs. They'll probably just be more in depth and just a little bit shorter since they won't be that many teams. And I give predictions on who's going to win this week, just not actual score predictions. So hitting this really quick and going into this really quick. You got Texas and the Jaguars. This is a meaningless game that I think both of these teams are out of the playoffs. I know Cal's kind of had a rough season with scheduling and playing. And I think if they do play, then I got Jacksonville with a W. I see Kendall gets the force, which means that he basically wins the division, because a force win for him would have meant the division. And if he would have lost and Vikings would have won, then that means Gang would have had the division. So congratulations on the second seed, or I think the second or third seed. I'm not sure. I had to look into it a little bit further. So congratulations on that. Next we got Giants and Cowboys. I think both of these teams. I know Cowboys is out of the playoffs, and I don't think Giants have the chance to sneak in. But I see also that the Giants have the force. So kudos to you on that. I know Vikings and Cody are playing. So Gang and Cody are playing right now. I had Cody winning this one, but I was hoping it was for the division, but I guess not. So I know with this win, he can solidify a wild card spot. Uh, Congratulations, Gang. But next we got Chiefs and Buccaneers. I think Blake needs his games to get the division. I know he needs his games to get the division and even remotely a sniff at the playoffs. But I think if they end up playing, I don't think it's going to end up being possible. Him playing that track team Chiefs, and I definitely got Tristan running away with this win right here. Uh, a great win with my oh my god game of the week. Probably just a playoff game preview, and probably in an AFC Championship. I would think so. As to what's going to be the rundown, and that's Deontay versus Scooby, two great users and people, in not only the AFC period, but in the PEL. So, on who is going to take this home for this week if they do play, I probably got Scoops. I know he's a great regular season player according to himself, but he always says he always chokes in the playoffs. But I don't know, dog. I think this year might be your year, but I might be wrong. You never know. Next I see that the Bengals has a force. So kudos to you on that. I know for the fact that the Bengals and the Ravens don't have a spot in the playoffs. So moving on, Browns and Eagles. It's a pretty important matchup for both parties because it gets between the third and the fourth seed for the Browns and the second and the third seed for Bach. So it's this opportunity for a bye, or it's this opportunity for just playing next week in the wild card, because I know he's already solidified his playoff spot. But I think I'm gonna go with I might go with Browns in this one. Pulling off a very interesting win between the two. But moving on, Packers and Colts. I know Packers no longer has the opportunity to reach the playoffs, and I know the Colts. I know they lost the division about 2 weeks ago, with Cody kind of basically locking that up the last few weeks. But I think for this game, I think I got Packers winning. Uh, Next, we got the Bears and the Redskins. Again, both of these teams are out of the NFC race. I think they will never end it to begin with. But if I had to pick a team to win this week, I will go with Bears if they do play. Uh, well, I didn't know about this one at all whatsoever. I honestly thought we were going to play, but now that I know, I was going to ask for Patriots and 49ers, but I see I'm set up for a fourth, so I guess thank you. Really wanted to play, but I guess not. Next we got the Falcons and the Broncos. I know they're playing right now, and Jeff needs this game to basically get to the playoffs squeaky clean, and I think he can possibly pull that off tonight playing against the Broncos, but it won't be easy. Again, no score prediction, just telling you who's going to win tonight. Next we got Caleb and the Cardinals. Caleb gets forced for this week, so Caleb, pray all things happens that you can sneak into the playoffs with this next game, Seahawks against the Rams. I think Ben might squeak away with this one too, and basically he might be the end up being the sixth seed because I know Gang takes up that first wild card spot for the fifth seed. So it comes down between Caleb and Ben, who takes that sixth seed spot home. Next we got Bills and Raiders. This is a very non-important game in the AFC race, but you just like seeing people play. If they do end up playing, I know it's a meaningless game. Mitch might end up taking it home. Next, we got the last game on the schedule. It's the Jets and the Dolphins. For sure, I think the Dolphins wins this one and kind of just locks up that AFC East and just basically going into the wild card with a confidence boost in a sense. So looking back on this division race, or not division race, but how these playoffs are going to be set up, because I know I just read off a couple of important games. Let's see. So in the NFC, you have me as the first, Kendall as the second, Box is the third, Gang is the fifth, and for right now was looking as Caleb as the sixth. But if Ben wins, I have no clue whether that alters because I know they split during the season. So who gets next? Ooh, they will be 3-3 in division wins, so conference wins. They will both be. Ooh, Caleb, I think you just might have locked up your playoff spot. Honestly, yeah, you might have locked up your playoff spot. Oh wait, no, you'll be tied again because both of y'all will be 7-5. If I predicted Ben to win, so if Ben doesn't win, of course he's out. But if he does, that means they're back 7-5. So what does it come down to next? I forgot. Both 4-0 against the AFC. I know that doesn't matter. Home wins. Oof. I forgot what's the exact order of what basically gets you to the playoffs. But if Ben wins, it's going to get real interesting. If he doesn't, that's when it becomes like, ooh, it's a big toss up. And I know it's a big tie right now between Blake and Jeff. So winner takes the NFC. I think Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff has sweep the division. So yeah, I don't know why he doesn't have the division locked up there. That's weird. But if Jeff wins, he's in. If Blake wins, he's in. But Jeff will have to lose. So yep, that looks like it's shaping up to be your NFC wild card. And for the AFC, ooh, so the winner of the Deontay Scooby matchup basically is the home winner or the home advantage throughout the AFC playoffs, and the loser also gets a first round bye, just not home field advantage. With a win from Browns will lock up the third seed. And oh no, Browns does have the third seed. So Browns third seed, the winner of Deontay Scooby gets the first seed, loser gets the second seed. Fourth seed will end up being, no, this is confusing now. Okay, time out. Wait. First seed will be the Steelers or the Chargers. So whoever is the loser ends up being the second seed. Browns is the fifth seed. Chiefs is the sixth seed. So this is already set up already. So first/second, losers the second, Browns fifth, Chiefs sixth, Dolphins third, and Titans fourth. Since he just recently lost. So yep, there has your AFC standings in the playoffs, guys. Congratulations. Hope you guys do the best for each other, and that's it for Sweating predictions. Catch me next week for our not annual, but our specialty playoff race. We kind of basically just give a deeper dive of exactly why I think each team is going to win, and basically giving a congratulations to the teams who made it. For the teams who didn't, appreciate y'all playing y'all games this year. Better luck next year. Bring your A game because I know it's never easy to basically repeat and get into the playoffs in this league. But catch y'all. Stay blessed and have the favor. Keep sweat out. And yeah.